All right, guys, we're back again. I want to give you another update. This is like a prediction from one of Russia's like top people. Let me just get right into it. Okay. All right. And guys, I didn't say in the last video, but if you like what you see, please subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. We are going to be discussing a lot of news, a lot of inconvenient truth happening worldwide and domestically, and talking about how it affects you. Okay. So please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Like. If you don't want to subscribe, that's cool, but can you at least like the video? Okay. All right. That's enough begging, right? Okay. So I listened to a lot of the Duran, I watch Duran, Alexander Makuris, and Alex Christoforou. So Dmitry Medvedev, I've heard them say his name before, and he's a Russia government official. And he's somebody of importance because he went to China and he met with Xi Jinping when it was supposed to be Putin who was supposed to go to China. And Putin couldn't make it because he was having constant meetings. I mean, I think he did like a 24 to 48 hour couple of days of just meetings after meetings after meetings. They weren't just board meetings. I mean, there's just meetings after meetings. I mean, these people are preparing for something, right? Anyway, so he couldn't go to China. So Xi Jinping accepted for Dmitry Medvedev to come to China and to meet with him. So this is somebody who obviously has some sort of clout. Anyway, he tweeted some predictions. There's a couple in here that are just out of bounds to me, but that doesn't, I don't know. But there's a couple in here that, yeah. And this is the first one that I see. Okay. Oil prices will rise to $150 a barrel and gas price will top $5, per cubic meters. I'm not good with cubic meters, but the $150 a barrel. Yeah, I definitely see that because they put sanctions on Russian gas. So the minute they put more sanctions, I don't know. I can't keep up with all the sanctions, right? But the minute they did that, they're putting Russia in a position where where Putin will be like, you just can't have my gas. I mean, we still need oil. And we're not going to, America's not going to drill at home. And that America is the largest exporter of oil. So there's going to be a problem. And now also, too, they're saying that the oil price is going to jump because China is re-entering the scene. Like, oil prices jump after China scraps inbound quarantine, will reopen borders, effectively ending zero COVID regime. Remember, all of that protesting that they kept telling you, like, oh, that's it for China. They're going to try to, because I've seen some people talk about down with Xi Jinping. Again, I know how it sounds when I make these videos, but I'm not here for the BS. When people were talking about down with Xi Jinping, I'm like, that's not going to happen. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, and then I saw conservatives, are we going to help them? Help what? He's going to end the COVID restrictions and he's about to re-enter for the 2023. He's going to re-enter the scene. He's already got plans with Russia, Saudi Arabia, Iran, everybody, and America, we still here. You know what I'm saying? America and the European Union are still here, fighting with the little engine that could call Ukraine. Anyway, let's get back to Medvedev's predictions. He says the UK will rejoin the EU, and I see that coming too, because their prime minister is not like, he doesn't care about all that Brexit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a shame. All that hard work. They're going to rejoin. The EU will collapse after UK's return. Euro will drop out of use as the former EU currency. So like it goes into like all this stuff. Poland and Hungary will occupy Western regions formerly existing Ukraine. Wow. The fork-right will be created, encompassing the territory of Germany and its satellites, Poland, Baltic states, Czechia, Slovakia, and Kiev Republic, and other outcasts. War will break out between France and the Fourth Reich. Europe will be divided, Poland repartitioned in the process. Northern Ireland will separate from the UK and join the Republic of Ireland. Here's the one where I thought it was a little like extra. Because I could see all this stuff happening in the EU. Let's just be very clear that the European Union is following the United States so much into destruction, and they're making decisions that aren't going to. They're not gonna. They've been making decisions that are just going to destroy themselves, and what ends up happening is just a bunch of anger and You'll have people wanting to come back to Russia and all. You know, I have never seen a bunch of, it is bonkers to me where we've gone, how far we've gotten in total global destruction as far as I'm concerned, because there's a fracture that's happening. And anybody on the West is on the wrong side of that fracture. I'm just going to put it out there like that. At this rate, I'm not a prophet, but at this rate, civil war will break out in the U.S. California and Texas becoming independent states as a result. I don't believe that. Texas and Mexico will form an allied state. I don't believe that. Elon Musk will win presidential election in a number of states after civil wars and will have been given to the GOP. I don't know. I know I don't believe that, because like I just can't see Texas going with Mexico and all. So he got a little eccentric there. But the stuff that he talked about as far as like here we go. See, the Bretton Woods system of monetary management will collapse, leading to IMF and World Bank crash. Absolutely. Euro and dollar will stop circulating as global reserve currencies. Digital fiat currencies will be actively used in ZigZag. Oh, yeah. Yes, CBDC is exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want. Centralized banking. I mean, we talked about that on this channel. Go check out my videos, season's greetings. And, he says this other stuff. People are commenting, somebody gonna put, oil is likely to drop $50 the next year. Why? Drop. Oil's not gonna drop. I don't know why everybody keep thinking that fossil fuels is going somewhere. We still need them. Storms in the U.S. has been rolling blackouts. There's not even a storm here where I'm at yet. I had a blackout at my job just for like a few seconds. You know what I'm saying? It's just insane. But I definitely wanted to come and talk to you about that. And let me tell you something. Like I tell people, it's like I've been going through the old footage of when all this Ukraine conflict started, and when I started to pay attention to global affairs. And a lot of what I said had actually happened. We are getting ready to get into a year of this, and you'll hear on the mainstream media, Ukraine's doing great. Ukraine is, they're really protecting the Bakhmut. They're really fighting hard in Bakhmut. They have a defense in Bakhmut, but it's not anything to be really that proud of. Okay, that army unfortunately is being grind down. The Russians are playing a not a long, but a patient and effective game. And then, not to mention, they have reserves as far as people who they're they're training and mobilizing more people. They have weapons that they're making. They are very focused, and this is a very patient and strategic war that they're fighting. It's not about, they already know they're hated, so they don't have to pretend that they're winning. And it's not even about, it's a waste of blood. It really is. It really is, because there was a chance to have peace back in April, but, Boris Johnson and the West went and stopped Ukraine from having any kind of peace negotiations with Russia. So more people will die for no reason. At the end of the day, it will be that Russia wins this war. And then what? How terribly sad. You guys, I just wanted to drop off a couple of these little nuggets today, because when I saw them, I said, let me just go ahead and make the videos. Okay. All right, guys, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.